Indiana Senator race may hinge on disenchanted Lugar Republicans. Reuters, Indiana Republicans last spring spurned a long-time Senator Richard Lugar for a more conservative candidate, but now supporters of the soft-spoken moderate may tip the balance in the race that could determine which party controls the U.S. Senate. Republican Richard Mourdock, the state treasurer, and his Democratic opponent, Congressman Joe Donnelly, are wooing not just independent voters but the affected and angry Lugar Republicans. Lugar is a statesman, said Karl Stein, 63, a Republican, as he was walking the dog near Indianapolis. I don't like the way he was strong and the bus after all he's done for Indiana. Republicans need a net gain of 4 seats to win a Senate majority, or 3 if Republican Mitt Romney wins the White House, because his vice president would cast tie-breaking Senate votes. Republicans began 2012 in a strong position, with Democrats defending 23 of 33 seats at 4 elections, but have suffered some self-inflicted wounds. In Missouri, Republican candidate Mourdock prompted an uproar by saying women's bodies have defenses against pregnancy after legitimate rape and neutrality in the race. Republican candidates also are facing tougher than expected contests in Arizona and North Dakota as well as Indiana. Mourdock has been hit by Democrats attacking his extreme Tea Party movement views, lower taxes, fewer regulations, and massive spending cuts, plus his televised remarks after the primary that bipartisanship ought consists of Democrats coming to the Republican point of view. It wasn't easy for a lot of fugitives to see Lugar defeated after the thrusting campaign, said Marjorie Hussey, politics professor at the University of Indiana. Using the term Indiana natives call themselves, Mourdock didn't help himself after the primary by taking a very hard line. Failed and failed and failed. September Howie DePauli put Donnelly up by 2 points over Mourdock, 40 to 38%, with 7% for Libertarian candidate. Mourdock's strong conservative base enabled him to defeat Lugar, who was first elected in 1976 in the Republican primary contest to choose the candidate. Lugar was re-elected repeatedly in November general elections with the help of Democrats and Independents who admired his record of bipartisanship and foreign policy expertise that included helping to decommission some of the nuclear weapons of the former Soviet Union. It's always tough when your man gets beat, said Mike Missy, 58, a volunteer for the Mourdock campaign who has encountered a number of unhappy Lugar supporters. But if they are true Republicans, they need to vote for Mourdock, added Missy, who was waiting for his candidate to speak to volunteers in the picturesque town of Jeffersonville on Wednesday, and they will if they care about this country. Mourdock, gently spoken and affable, made brief remarks about the need to get America running again. We've tried the Democratic way and it failed and failed and failed. In an interview, Mourdock said he was willing to work with anyone who wants to make government more efficient, and said his opponent is a liberal claiming to be a moderate. He said he is reaching out to Lugar supporters, but the bigger prize is independent voters. Also this week, Donnelly spoke to seniors at the Health Care Center in Evansville, in the southwestern tour of Indiana, promising to protect and strengthen Medicare, which provides health insurance for seniors and those with disabilities. American hero. Donnelly, like Mourdock, cheerful and soft-spoken, introduced himself to Shania with a simple, "Hi, I'm Joe." He calls Lugar an American hero and says he worked out Lugar supporters by telling them the same issues mattered to him that mattered to Lugar. Donnelly also stressed that he worked with Lugar on a bailout for the oil industry after the 2008 financial crash, of which Mourdock opposed. Donnelly has a very good chance of winning, said Brian Burgess, political scientist at Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. But he has to maintain his momentum. One factor favoring Donnelly is that Lugar has stayed away, telling Indianapolis blogger in September, "I have not been a factor in the campaign and I do not intend to do so. I'm not concerned about Lugar supporters voting for Donnelly," said Craig Freding, one of the leaders of Futures for the Conservative Senate, which spearheaded the Tea Party campaign to help Mourdock win the primary. Real Republicans just aren't going to vote for Democrat, but Stein, the Lugar admirer, is not so sure, adding that he was still undecided on his vote. As of now, I can tell you it won't be Mourdock, he said. A Libertarian candidate is also on the ballot along with the Democrat and the Republican.